Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, your boy Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing, the perennial number one pound for pound fighter that we have, right? Canelo Alvarez is rapidly losing respect, and unfortunately, he should be. He should have been lost respect a long time ago through all the things that's been happening through his career. Yes, he's won some pretty decent fights. Yes, he's a damn good fighter. Yes, I think he's phenomenal. To be honest with you, I think that he lacks the confidence in himself. Right? When I watch him fight, I remember that watching him fight Golovkin the first time. I was really impressed at his defense. Just ridiculous, but I still didn't think he won the fight. I think he's one of the, like maybe in the top 25. But because of how he moves, I don't consider him a top 10 pound for pound fighter. Just because how he moves, and it is what it is. Here's examples of why he's losing respect. Right? We know that he says he won't fight Mexicans. Right? So if you don't fight Mexicans, I told you in a video about 2 or 3 days ago that's the translation is I'm not fighting Gilberto Ramirez. Right? I've been telling you this for 2 years. And he's not fighting David Benavidez, who is an American of Mexican descent. And so that leads us to believe, what are we going to do? Have ancestry checks before he fights? That should be embarrassing to say that, but he got away with saying that, which is ridiculous. So he's not fighting Mexicans. The father of David Benavidez has went in on him, saying he doesn't respect him. He's going to buy him a chain with balls on it because he's just scared. Ramirez has been calling him out for years, right? So, but the thing is, if you're not going to fight Mexicans and you compound that with the fact that we know he's not fighting Andrade and Charlo and stuff like that, so, who does that leave us? And you're looking at Canelo, like I told you guys before, I feel a lot of his fights are sideshow fights, right? He's talking about, for example, I'll fight Usyk, right? That would be cool if Canelo was dominant in the division he fighting in. Like if there was no Charlos and Andrades at 160 or 168 pounds, no David Morrells, no David Benavidez. That's for people who don't have any more challenges in their weight divisions. So Canelo can go up. That's why when he had an undisputed fight in the 160 pounds with Demetrius Andrade, instead of fighting Demetrius Andrade for undisputed at 160 where he was, he waited for Kovalev so he can say, I dare to be great. Instead of fighting Andrade again or David Benavidez at 168, right? He asked, I want to fight Bivol. Okay, he lost, but he wanted to fight Bivol, and now he's saying, well, I dare to be great. That's why Usyk, right, or heavyweight or something, because he's going to lose, but hey, I dare to be great. Or Mukabu, right, at cruiserweight, yeah, I dare to be great. That, you guys can keep falling for that crap. The bottom line is he has too many challenges in the divisions he's at. He don't have to go nowhere, right? But I ain't trying to have those challenges. And, if someone says something about it, only people who are, and I probably think, I don't really want to say this, but people, I'm not going to even say it in this video. I'm going to stay cool about it. But just certain kind of people who accept that behavior, right? It's obvious that Canelo needs to be off the top 10 pound for pound and just let him fight these sideshow fights and whatever. And when he gets serious about fighting, then, we'll put him back where he, would deserve if he beat somebody. There's no way to have an Andrade in your career 10 years in the same damn division and Charlo about 7 years in the same damn division. It's ridiculous. And we don't want to see him versus Usyk or Mukabu or anybody. Clean out 160, 168. You still have Morrell, now Andrade, and Benavidez in that division, right? If you're going to go to 175, you say you're not going to fight Gilberto Ramirez, and you're not going to fight Bivol if he beats him or loses to him. So who does that leave? You guys will see sideshows. And here's a tip. I'm tipping on JohnRyder. Why do you think JohnRyder doesn't have to fight your boy Daniel Jacobs again? He didn't beat Daniel Jacobs. But no one's calling for that fight like they call for Jack Catterall and the dude he beat, Josh Taylor. A week before was that fight between Jacobs and your boy. And what happened? Nobody gave a damn, right? Jacobs got robbed in that fight. He beat JohnRyder, got robbed, and JohnRyder ain't going to make a move because JohnRyder is going to be the next guy that Canelo's going to fight. That's why JohnRyder won't make a move. No one's asking for him to fight Jacobs again to really find out who won because that's the guy Canelo is going to fight. Watch. And that's why he's losing respect rapidly. You guys who are really Canelo fans, y'all better holler at him. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.